Hey everyone, Mark with Leveled Up here to talk to you about softball? Yes, now that's something I'm good at. Or am I? Let's talk about self-assessment. Assessment can be a drag. Most of us don't like to be reduced to a letter or a number based on a single performance and somebody else's criteria. And oftentimes the criteria seems quite arbitrary, like a standardized test that may measure little more than our ability to perform on a standardized test. But what's going on when we assess ourselves? Typically, this is also biased due to a phenomenon called the Dunning-Kruger effect, wherein unskilled people tend to overestimate their abilities and skilled people tend to underestimate their abilities. So when I'm recruiting for my softball team, if somebody continues to brag about how amazing they are, I already know that they're probably not before I even see them play. And if somebody tells me, yeah, I'm all right, I can hold my own, there's probably a ball player somewhere in there. So this is really interesting if you think about it. We're just bad at knowing our own talent. And if you think about it, I'm sure you're selling yourself short in various arenas too. And if you can, I invite you to stop doing that. And perhaps the easiest way to do it is also the most difficult. And that's just to get out of the self-assessment game. Why do we feel like we have to be a walking resume and say, I'm good at this, I'm bad at this, I'm mediocre at this? And what value is that serving? Why can't we just be, explore, and do whatever calls to us? Because when you convince yourself that you're good at something and that that's part of your identity, you have to defend that claim. Maybe you feel like you have to pursue those things, and maybe your whole identity is threatened if you don't perform well in that arena. On the flip side, when you convince yourself that you're bad at something, oftentimes that kills any curiosity, exploration, or growth mentality, and you're just like, well, I guess I should avoid that thing. So why do it at all? Why not just do the things rather than label our ability to do the things? And if you want to go really far down the rabbit hole with me, why feel like we have to evaluate others or other things as well? How was your weekend? How was my weekend? Like, am I supposed to put a number on it? It was a 7.4 out of 10. What does that even mean? Why do I need to evaluate it? Why was it the experience of having it enough? Or, oh, I'm sad and that's bad. Why am I evaluating an emotion and putting a label on it? Sadness is a normal part of the human experience. It doesn't become bad until we decide that it's bad. So why make that decision? Oh, there's going to be shitty weather outside. Shitty weather? It's just weather, y'all. So I think that these evaluative terms can be really dangerous, both when we apply them, often inaccurately, to ourselves and when we feel the urge to apply them to everything else. So if you can, I invite you to let go of some of that language altogether and just be. Hopefully you found that interesting. Please comment, like, and subscribe as always, and we'll talk more soon. What do you call somebody who gets those new jogging shoes and is ready to go 5 miles but is exhausted after 5 seconds? Dunning-Kruger. What do you call a wildcat that doesn't know what a badass it is? Dunning-Kruger. What do you call someone who thinks their wordplay is funnier than it actually is?